This is Eric Muathe, Muathe.com, May 6th, 2021. So recently we've seen cryptos join the general market in the current essentially all sector bull market. And frankly, regardless of how the cryptos end up trading for the rest of the year, is pretty much up in the air, but I would suspect there's going to be a serious correction that is needed after the big run. But the opportunity here to learn something critical is, why did they recently explode as of late 2020? To understand that means you're going to be setting yourself ready for the next run in whatever sector moves next. So to understand why the cryptos moved would also be to understand why any other sector down the road is going to be giving the same signal. And remember, this is not like I've been saying that the cryptos are moving in their own unique vacuum. They are moving because the Dow today made an all-time intraday high. So basically, it is the season for market euphoria and delusions. But delusions tend to end in quote-unquote pain. The reason for this video is to highlight and emphasize why any instrument can move higher. What we're going to be doing here is we're going to take a look at one of the stocks that has done well. In fact, over the last 2 days, believe it or not, some stocks are doing well, as we see many stocks in the market frankly start deteriorating over the last couple of weeks. But we see here BGFV continuing with its push over the last 2 days, and I wanted to highlight from an educational standpoint, because by understanding why this instrument moved, you can understand why the cryptos moved. And you're going to be ready for the next crypto or the next market or the next unique sector breakout. Now, let's take a look at this breakout here in the month of November. So we can see after 1 month of rest, now it recorded a monthly closing high in September. It goes down for 1 month, aka forms a new base, and in the month of November breaks out right there. Now, it might not seem like much relative to what the cryptos have done, or some of the cryptos, but we can see this was under 8, and this is in November. So in 7 months, 6 months to 7 months, the stock has gone all the way to about 29. So 3x your money. Not too shabby. I think we all agree 3 times your money is a good profit. But now let's go back and understand what ignited this move right here. Remember, the backdrop of this is after many years of sideways to down action, something changed in this name. Now, this is 3 years of monthly data. And of course, if you're bullish, you don't want to own this. Now, if you're bullish, you want to own this move right here. So let's take a look at this breakout here in July 2020 and this breakout here in November 2020. So now we have a 4-year monthly chart. Okay, now let's go to that September breakout, July 2020 breakout. So we're talking about this breakout right here. Let's see what was going on in terms of the technical. So number one, we see price breakout above January 2020's monthly high. All right. Now that's your first sign that something is changing. Take a look at your RSI. RSI jumped to 3-year highs. And one of the MACDs at the very minimum jumped to 3-year highs. So yeah, what do we call that? Correct. That's the ultimate Muathe breakout. Bang. All right. Now let's take a look at the next breakout, which is in November. Now I have to say, this initial move here, we missed this initial move, but not to worry. After the 1 month of rest, we were all over it. Right there, after that month of rest, especially after we saw this big move here, we knew that there's a possibility of continuation. Remember also at that time, the market was very hot. So chasing momentum just made sense. So as we can see here for paid clients, the stock was a breakout candidate as of November 2020. So let's take a look at what the charts look like at that time in terms of the minimum requirement for the ultimate Muathe breakout. So let's take a look here. And so we're talking about the November 2020 breakout. Let's highlight that month. It's this monthly price action right there, where we get a breakout after a month of rest. Take a look at your RSI. Of course, we know what to look for. RSI jumps above 69.1. That's always a good sign of momentum. And of course, the MACDs were already trading at 3-year highs. So the MACDs, in fact, both MACDs jumped to 3-year highs at that particular point. The point is, the reason why the cryptos were moving, have been moving, the reason why any instrument moves is because it initially sets the stage by setting up its RSI and MACDs according to the minimum requirements of the ultimate Muathe breakout. A method I've been discussing with you guys for almost 20 years, with some tweaks along the way, of course. And so it is. Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. Love light, light love. Namaste.